Alright. Last low tier ore gathering run, I went for flat tier 5 ore as well, which I'm not going to do this run. I will quickly check the price for what's it called? Ore tier 5.1, 590. I'm going to take 5.1 ore, but nothing less. And my plan is to just run through all the tier 6 and tier 7 snow and highland maps here around Mardlock to see which will be Windgrass Coast, Frostbite Mountain, Windgrass Fields, Highstone Plateau, Highstone Mount. Those are the maps that I want to visit, and I hopefully will be able to get 100% carry weight. That's the plan. Which way am I going to start? I will go northwest. And I can take the invincibility. I don't really have a downside. I'm not sure how much 5.1 ore I would find, which is why I took tier 6 journals with me. I'm hoping that I will find a lot of tier 6 ore. That's basically the plan. I have my ore gathering gear equipped. I have an Avalonian pickaxe with me. The plan is to find just tons of tier 6 ore somehow. And then I will have some very solid profit if I manage to do that. Tier 6 ore is still like something around 1k per piece. And I will get some very high gathering bonus with this equipment and very high levels on tier 6 ore already. Okay, so now this is already a tier 6 map. So I can start looking. I'm also going to gather 6.1 stone. A guy, most likely solo. This map. The big question again, is this map empty or is it not? 2 out of 5. I was seen by somebody, but he is most likely solo, I would assume. Yeah, the prices are okay. 6.1 stone. Tier 6 wood. I will take those. I will take those. Should still be alright. A tier 2 mob. Could, in theory, go for killing it, but I kinda do not feel like it. Seems rather empty in here. So I think I will move on. I want to go the same way back that I came from and then just instead enter the northeast. 5 out of 5 is pretty good. It's worth a little bit less than 1000 per piece. Oh, I didn't eat my pork pie yet. There's really not too much stuff in this map. At least on this side. I mean, I haven't checked out anything else. I could go into the northeast for a little bit. I could take a quick look. It is possible. Because not too many people would walk this way. It is possible that there are resources here. 5.1 was fine. 600. That's okay. Finally managed to eat my pork pie. Let's see if there are some resources. 1 out of 5. Not a good sign. It's also the edge. Even tier 6. stone flat being taken. Okay, this map really does not look promising in any way. Okay, so I'm leaving this. Time to get out. Sometimes it's the case that some tier 6 maps are somewhat full with tier 6 resources. But this map may simply be way too close to town. And it also has tons of hideouts. Also, if I remember correctly, a lot of arch hideouts. And arch people are famous for being new, for having tons of new players, which would take low tier resources. There's a big stone stick rather close to the exit. I could take a look. It's somewhat dangerous. I'm right in the start map. Possibly not that extremely dangerous, but the risk is high that I will be found by a group that likes to chase a lot. Which does not have the abilities to estimate when to stop chasing. It's not the best position. It's not that insanely close to the exit. Is it 6.2? Oh wait, it's a tier 5 map. It's a tier 5 map. I mean, if it was 5.3, I would have taken it. But it is a tier 5 map. I forgot. Okay. Last time I was here, this map was empty. Let's see if it is again. There are a lot of people already. Some without guilds though. Let's see if there's some resources in the middle. Either there are resources, but also gankers, or there are no resources and only very few gankers. Let's see. 1 out of 5, a bad sign. There's some ore. The thing I'm looking for. A little bit of stuff. I need to keep my eyes very open though. People can come from every angle. So I have to check every border of my screen the whole time. Kinda rough. A little bit of stuff, a little bit. It looks like somebody has recently been here. Oh, some fiber. But not much. There's also a circle in this map. Whoops. The question is, where is it moving? Oh, I already got some book. It's pretty funny. The circle is still busy killing people, which is nice. But then the question becomes, where does it go? And how long can I stay here without being... without playing too risky. Another person died. That's good. There's not too much stuff in here so far. But the question always is, can I get something better somewhere else? That's not safe. Here I at least have quite some runed ore, but I have to kill these annoying ore elementals. The circle is moving. The direction is okay so far. But they may decide to come closer. The circle disappeared before getting close to an exit, which is not a good sign. That might mean that they split up to gank, which would be the worst thing. But once again somebody died, which is great. Now I'm finding a decent amount of tier 6 ore. This right now is completely fine. And even profitable. Anything else here? I mean, it's 5.1. I have tons of gathering bonuses for that because of my gear and the Avalonian pickaxe. So let's quickly take this guy. Small chest spawned. It's amazing, this change. 3 minutes only instead of 5. It's just amazing. Yeah. It's... well... I was about to say, yeah, they must belong to ganking groups somewhat. Because of the Whispering Bow player. But it doesn't necessarily have to be the case considering the items of the tank. I mean, if they want to try the aspect, go for it. Go for it, I don't care. Let me gather. But all they do is randomly running around in circles. Maybe not. Maybe not. Who knows? Dismounted. I think they are fighting the aspect. They only had tier 6 gear. So it may be somewhat hard for them. Who knows? Oh, there's quite some tier 6 ore up here. Oh, this guy is gathering. That's annoying. That is annoying. Don't take my amazing tier 6 ore. Even though when you're not high level, it's not that amazing. And without all the gathering bonuses. That's still a good point for me. It's not that profitable to gather it for many people. If they don't have high gathering bonuses. And a decent gathering speed as well. Okay, so there was quite some tier 6 ore up here. I'll take that quickly and then I will move on, I think. This map should be pretty empty now. Should be pretty empty. Something up here as well. I'll take it. I'll take it. Hopefully the guy did not take this here. He didn't. Nice. But I need a better map. I need a better map. This is not enough. But this map is really not dangerous right now, which is also the reason why it's empty. Every gatherer is able to gather here right now. Well, not everyone. Probably one of these 4 or 5 people who died, or 6, probably also was some kind of gatherer. But most gatherers would be able to survive right now in this map. 4.2 fiber should be fine, right? Yep, worth more than 1k per piece. Okay, now it's time to go into the... Oh, look at this. Look at this. 17k, 17k, 17k. I'll take it. I'll take it. And this guy's taking everything. Do I rather want to go through the... I want to go through Windgrass Fields, right? No? There can be tier 6 stuff. No, it's way too close to the starting map. I'll just go through the tier 5 desert, actually. It's just so unlikely that I will really find a reason to stay in Windgrass Fields. It's just too close to town. It would need to be very heavily ganked, so there are enough resources for me. Otherwise I would just path through it anyways. Sadly no big stack. A big ore stack or a big fiber, any stack here would have been good for me. Would all have been good for me. And then I'm in the tier 6 desert. The so-called dangerous map. Maybe I'll see some ore in this map. It is a tier 6 map. So it is possible that I can gather a few things here, not too many though. Not too many. Well, hyenas are good. They do give a lot of money. But they are also really annoying. Damage over time effects. Slow. And the slow lasts forever. Really annoying. But also very valuable. Almost worth 2k per piece. And the books are also insanely valuable. 4.2 ore. Next to the hyena was a hyena skeleton, which is why I did not attack it. Because it is very likely that there will only be one piece on it. And then I'm slowly already approaching the tier 7 Highland map. There are no high tier snow maps nearby. No big stack. A guy from the guild Massacre. Let's see if I can find some resources here. Should definitely find some tier 6 wood. Not too many people take tier 6 wood in tier 7 maps. But even 5.1 ore is being taken. I was also thinking about coming with a lumberjack here. Because it is somewhat possible to find a lot of tier 6 wood here in Highstone Plateau and Highstone Mount. The chances are pretty good for finding a lot of tier 6 wood. Because just in general not many people will come for flat tier 6 wood into such maps. There is a little bit of stuff in here at least. A little bit of stuff. Not too much. Let's see if I can find a little bit more. I could take a look into the roads and see if I can reach a very deep map somewhere with tier 6 snow or highland maps nearby. Glacier Fall Pass sounds interesting. It's tier 8, it's snow. There's Glacier Fall Cross next to it. There's no city next to it. That's really good. That's really... Oh, wait a second. There's Morgana's Rest, actually. Glacier Fall Valley. Yeah, I think I'll try it, even though Morgana's... Oh, I didn't mean to go outside again. I think I'll check out these. I mean, the tier 8 map should be pretty empty, but maybe I'll find some tier 6 ore in the 2 tier 7. Tier 7 snow maps. Let's quickly check the level of this map. In theory, I could find resources. It's tier 4? What? There's a golden chest. The golden chest. And it's so low level. Crazy. Well, I mean, the resource nodes can still be high level. But to be honest, there are a lot of blue portals in here. It's just so insanely unlikely that anything will be here. Even though the time that I'm playing right now is probably somewhat decent. It's not prime time for Asians, it's not prime time for Europeans, it's not prime time for Americans, maybe? Yeah. But it's a weekend, so it may still count as prime time for Americans. Hard to say. Tier 8 map, big ore stack, 8.3, let's go. Let's go. There are only 2 hideouts in here. Probably because the good guilds are forcing the noobs away. There's some tier 8 ore. Where's the big stack? Ah, it's here. I only saw this extremely weak, most likely solo ganker. Randomly getting some tier 8 ore when planning to go for a low tier resource run is not bad. Oh, please don't look at me now the whole time. Oh, that's the other guy. But he is bad, sadly. Dude, go away. You don't even have invisibility potions. Come on. But I saw some tier 8, I saw some tier 7 fiber. Maybe this map is good. 5 out of 5. There's some tier 8 fiber. Maybe this map is good. Gathering the tier 8 ore would maybe be better. I don't know, the price for fiber is higher. Somebody was killed. Hopefully by the weak guys. I don't really want to deal with a big group. Would also not be the best position here. Rather hard to escape. My only chance is the roads portal. Everything else is basically not possible. Except if I do some nice trick with invisibility maybe. And then just teleport out back to Martlock. Oh. Another person dying right at the stack. Maybe these weak, low IP players are killing each other now. Which would be amazing. Still hoping that there is no useful group. But it's a tier 8 map, so there may very well be a useful group. Which is what I'm worried about. I don't care about these 3 people that I saw. They are no danger in any way. Can't do anything against the items that I'm using. Resources. And the marble stack just spawned. Is it enchanted? It's not. It is not enchanted. I think it's worth more than the tier 8 ore, but on the tier 8 ore I'm getting 70% more. Like, oh, 0.7 pieces per tick more. Which should be quite the bonus. There's a person. And what? I mean, like, what is this? And how big is this group is the question. That is the big question. And why is he using that horse? That's very weird. There are a lot of people though. Very big group. Then the question becomes, do I want to try to go into the tier 7 maps? Being in this tier 8 map is most likely too dangerous. And they are still chasing. Are you serious? I mean, okay, well, when looking at the items of this guy, it was pretty obvious that they are not the craziest players. But maybe that's also just a different group here, like these guys here. May have been two different groups. I mean, people were dying there. So it's definitely possible. The one guy is having a panther. The spoiled girl. But these guys are chasing me, so I would assume that they belong to the guys outside there in the tier 8 map. But maybe they are just walking the same way. No, they are not. Are they seriously chasing me now? Like, what? Four people only, okay. Then they are not even dangerous. How to waste my time. I mean, I could have just walked through this blood ladder. Okay, they are more. They are indeed more. So I guess I have to go back to Martlock. Well, unless I can get into a green portal. Maybe I can get into this green portal there. No, 1 out of 2. Does not make sense. The guy using his panther ability the whole time. Pretty funny. It really does not make too much sense because... Oh, they turned around. Maybe they are getting somebody. Or maybe they realized that chasing me is really not that smart if not every one of them plays fast mounts. Oh, are they still chasing? They are still chasing, it seems. Okay. I mean... What was that? And where did my time go? I mean, everybody has to learn and train, I guess. Also, there is the Dunning-Kruger effect, if you know about that. If you're incompetent, you cannot judge how incompetent you are. It's not possible. You lack the abilities, the knowledge, the understanding to understand how incompetent you are. A 6.1 hyena is not that incompetent though. Were these guys only chasing me? Are they not staying for the medium chest? Like, they had such a big group. The hide stack is interesting as well, but when there are a million people chasing me over 100 maps, then most likely I should not go for that stack. I could go... Oh no, it's the same guild. The same guilds. It's those trolls again. I think I'm going back the same way. Oh, I don't have pork pie anymore. Alba Leons. I think this guy was in that group as well. Like this guild. Do I go back to the tier 8 map? There were quite some resources. The situation may have changed already. It may have changed. But before that, I can take a quick look into the stone area here. I wonder how long they have chased me. I didn't look at the clock. Didn't watch the time. But it must have been at least 10 minutes, right? Like, I went through a roads map. I went through half the tier 8 map. I went through this map here. I went to the other end of Bleach Scar Desert. It should be like 10 minutes. Just running after me. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, tier 6 ore, but I'm not going to go down there for that. No, just cool. Oh no. Can I gather while he's attacking me? I cannot. Well, I have been killing elementals for 5.1 ore. And I probably should also kill this. Into a slate is still worth more. 1.4k per piece. Solid resource. When having a lot of carry weight. I want to look at this tier 8 map again. I really do want to do so. And I also kinda want to look at the tier 7 maps. I need to move in a way that I can reach the tier 7 maps. I also cannot go too deep into the tier 8 map. Jamaica should not be a problem right here, right now. The way I'm planning to go. A big stack shot spawned. Let's quickly turn around. I didn't see any people. It's a scout. Really? These people are just way too bored. They need a job. Oh, the big stack is so far away, but it's really hidden. I really thought the stack was here somewhere. But it's okay. The position is not great. There's a tier 7 tree. I can take that on my way back. I mean, if the space world is enchanted, it's really good. If it's not enchanted, it's decent. There's a small chest spawning. I don't know how high my chances are to get one as a gatherer. Albions. Maybe these guys were just passing by when I was getting chased. Who knows? It's not enchanted. I have some decent gathering speed for it though. Level 44 already. It also fills my tier 7 journals, which are also very valuable. So it would definitely be nice to gather this. It has a very decent price. The third best tier 7 resource. I'm just not in a great position here to survive a gank. It's kind of okay, but it's not that great. I always have the chance to just run into the southwest, like into the west corner. Just run into the west corner and mount up there. Invisibility is just extremely good. It's really hard to play around it. Need really big groups to be able to catch people with double invisibility. Hopefully I'm not getting ganked. More chest, 1 minute. The people are probably going for the chest. It's really nice. I have such a high level for tier 7 stone. Gathering this is so quick compared to some other resources, and being quick in this position is really good. Level 45. High concentration. I don't want to die. I even have an Avalonian tool with me. Even worth 1 million more than in the runs where I'm going deep. So far so peaceful, but there could also happen an invisibility gank. They took the chest, I took the stack. Fair trade, fair trade. I got 150k from that. That's probably the same amount. Well, if the green chest was green or blue, then I probably got the same stuff. Except that I don't have to divide it between group members. Which means I made more profit. Hey. And so coming here was actually a good move in hindsight. Reuse 5 minutes, great. So I don't need to worry about that. Finding that 6.1 ore there also amazing. There was a tier 7 tree on my way. But nothing else, so there would also be an argument. Okay, never mind. Tier 6 ore is quite decent. I think I'll take that. How many learn points do I have? Can I activate tier 6 resources? Probably not. Probably not. Should be pretty expensive. 27 learn points and that's still okay. I'm not getting that insanely many levels per run. That is actually profitable. 2.9k per piece. I'll take that. And back into the tier 8 snow map. I mean, I'm using ore gathering gear, so a tier 8 snow map would be quite good. Oh no, there was spoiled girl. What are they doing in this map still? What are these guys doing? Like, they had a tier 8 snow map. What do they want in a tier 7 Highland map? This is garbage. They are trolling. Glacier fall past 6 hours, 1 hour 26. That's enough. And even if it wasn't, it didn't matter. I can still always just teleport back. Would be funny if the big stacks would still be there. But I would say that is very unlikely. That spoiled girl, that was one of the people who chased me. Huh. And if they are not here anymore to defend this... they are not chasing me. The big stacks are still here. I want to go into the tier 7 maps. It's a big question. Was it these 2-man 1-clap players who chased me, or was it a different group who lost against this 2-man 1-clap player group? Can I gather these big stacks? I don't think so. Can I gather different stuff in this map? I may be able to do so. Dotzilong has been killing people in this map before as well. There were quite some resources. Oh, there's marble. Okay. There were quite some resources in the south, but it's not possible to survive in the south. So, I don't know. I can check the safer places in this map and take the resources there. Northwest is the tier 5 swamp, so that's good for escaping. Also, Morgana's Rest is very close. So I can get to safety there. I need to look how expensive teleporting is here. Because it may be cheap, because I'm so close to Morgana's Rest. Yeah, 216. I don't know if that's really cheap. But I don't know. I don't know. Oh! There's a dude. There's a person. I did not see this guy. How strong is he? Using tier 6 gear. I didn't see him. Interesting. I have 30. I have a lot of IP. I'm so strong with this gear. So much IP. The ore has been taken, which is interesting. Does this mean this big group, if it's a big group, has started to get their gathering tools? I mean, if I have such a weird, weak player here running around, maybe there's not too much stuff going on group-wise anymore? But the question is, are there resources in this map? Or is it empty? Oh, 7.1, let's go. 5, nice. Wait! Wait. This is still up, right? 8.2! Oh no, there's a person! There's a person! Why is there a person? No, oh, 6 out of 11. This guy was doing PvE. There is a solid chance that I can get this beautiful stuff here. And I even have the fitting gathering gear equipped. I have the gathering gear and I have an Avalonian pickaxe. This map is being good to me. I mean, I have been chased for 10 minutes as well. I have been chased for 10 minutes, which costs me like, I don't know how much that is. 2 million divided by 60 is, or 6, let's say 6. 20 divided by 6 is how much? Divided by 3 is like 7, 3.5. It did cost me 350k silver in loot, basically. But it may be the case that this tier 8 ore here is worth 350k. 400k, okay. So, in conclusion, this map is good. It paid for the 10 minutes being chased. Even though I also had to walk the way back. But... 7.1 ore, amazing. 6.2 ore, amazing. Okay, this map is indeed interesting. It is heavily ganked. Somewhat. Kind of. So it is actually possible to find resources in here. $400k. Nice. Let's see if I can find some more stuff. And let's see how long it takes until I'm getting chased again. Bam. The big question is also, where is it the most likely to find resources? Typical low tier resource gathering run. Just gathering in a tier 8 map. Typical. There can be stuff up here. Let's quickly check if there's something more valuable. There isn't. So time to check out the corner. The corner is kind of dangerous, but it is not that insanely likely that somebody will come and check. Especially not dismounted. It's not that likely that something like that will happen. If that would happen, it would be rather bad for me, obviously. There were quite some resources in the south. The road portal is really good. Like, I can gather in the south of this territory. Definitely. Only 50% carry rate. Didn't find enough low tier garbage stuff yet to fill myself quickly. Oh yes, yes, yes. Oh, too bad. But this map is so much fuller than all the tier 8 maps ever. I mean, except like Eye of the Forest and stuff like that. These maps are full as well, for obvious reasons. What is this guy? He's extremely weak. But he is seeing me. He's not seeing me. He doesn't see how I'm going into the corner, which is good. Still somewhat risky. Tier 8 or let's go. Whoa, 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 whoa. So much high tier stuff. This guy may be a scout. But he should think that I went to the west. Which would be very good. He should think that I went to the west. So many high tier resources. It's such a long time ago that I have been gathering so much high tier stuff. Like, I have been gathering high tier resources, but mostly from big stacks. Mostly from big stacks. But not like this. Not these normal stacks. This is really refreshing. I gotta admit that. Gathering high tier resources. Even though my plan was different, but I don't mind at all. I do not mind. I like getting rich. More or less. Not getting that insanely rich either yet. I would need some more enchanted resources for that. Or just a big bunch of a continuous stream of that. I don't know if you can connect these phrases, but it doesn't matter. So much tier 8 stuff. Did somebody just die? I don't know. If that was a recent kill? No, it wasn't. It was not. It takes forever to gather tier 8 resources. It's so slow. It's so slow. I finally need level 100. So I'm a little bit safer and faster, and likewise have a higher profit per time rate. If I see a name, I immediately need to mount up and start getting out of this position. It's really not the best place. But the concentration seems to be on the southern side. Somebody was killed somewhat close to me, basically. Defiance, consequence. Legatus Legiones. Finding so much stuff here. So good. Finding more tier 8 stuff than tier 6. It feels like. Anything else? Yes. There's a person. Oh, he's so useless though. He's not in a group. He thinks I'm going to the south. So I'm pretty sure I can do this. And I'm pretty sure he wants to just go into the blue static and hopes for the big money. Because some people fail. I'm just not patient enough for such stuff. Waiting the whole time. Trying to find people, and then they also have to be extremely bad. And then that's the only possible way to make profit. He's so low. Tier 7 fiber. Not too much though. Somebody was killed, farther in the south. Nice. I already was up here, right? I already checked this and took the basal tier, yeah. Can I kill this guy? No, he's too strong. I mean, I can kill him, but it would be a real fight. I don't want a real fight when I'm worth like 10 times, 20 times as much as him. This doesn't make any sense. Do I want to leave this map or do I want to continue gathering in here? I probably want to continue doing stuff in here, right? But, oh yes, oh, too bad. Too bad, only one piece. But I could take a quick look into the tier 7 map. Maybe, I won't get a big stack. That's for sure. I don't need to go for big stacks. Unless a lot of time has gone by. There's way too much stuff in this map. I'm not going to leave this map. This doesn't make any sense. Way too valuable. Way too valuable. Mm-mm, 3 minutes. Having some decent profit. Definitely over 2 million per hour. But not too much more. I would need to continue finding this much good stuff that I'm finding right now. Maybe I will get to 2.5 million per hour. If I continue to find so much stuff. Or maybe even 3 million if I find some great stuff. That's also possible in this map. I mean, I can always stumble upon some more 8.2, 8.3 resources. And if these are even or me getting the big fat gathering bonus with the Avalonian tool and the gathering gear would be quite insane. And this is the kind of map where it's actually possible to check the corners, the edge of the map. Do I want to... Now it's getting to the interesting territory again. Like, now I need to estimate how far can I go without being 100% dead if I get found. Now I'm getting to the difficult part again. Even though I can skip it, I mean, I want to maximize my profit, obviously. I do indeed want to maximize my profit. And I'm very close to the exit still, but how far can I go is the question. How far can I go? Somebody died very close. The golden chest is not interesting yet. Unless these people are, let's say, mentally soft. So, there should not be a real reason why people are hanging around there. How much stuff have I already been checking out? Nice, but not that much sadly here. How far can I go? How deep can I go into this map? Like, if I get found here, I'm dead. I'm just dead. If the group has like 6 players and uses wolves. The one group, this 2-man 1-clap group, didn't use wolves. They had like 1 or 2 people with a panther. And 1 person on a wolf. That's like, I don't know, trolling. But they were also not really using gank gear too much. They had a mix of gank. Oh, nice. Oh, too bad. They had a mix of ganking gear and small scale gear, which was really weird. Another person being killed, rather far away from me right now, which is great. A lot of people dying still, so the chance is high that there is still a rather dangerous group. A group that is actually dangerous to me. I can... yeah, there are still some places in this map where I can gather rather decently. Like, it's still pretty hard for people to catch me unless they are very lucky or I am very unlucky. There are still some options, some possibilities. Also, I wasn't seen for a while, which is good. So people will not necessarily be 100% ready when they see me the first time. And may react too slowly, which is good. Oh, that's 6.2, but only 1 piece. People are dying the whole time. Here I'm getting into dangerous territory already. I would need to go over 2 bridges to get to safety, so I really don't want to get too deep here. But the deeper I go, the higher the chances for good resources are. Have to admit that. 6.1 slate. %64 carry weight. Not seeing too many tier 8 resources right now. But maybe I'm not at the right place. Like, I'm also not seeing any empty tier 8 resources. I'm going to check out the street first, basically. Not really the street, but the south of the street. And again, somebody dying. A lot of people are dying here. Hopefully gatherers are dying. That's a lot of tier 6. But with not too many pieces, to be fair. Rather looking for the tier 8 stuff. I mean, I wouldn't mind any 6.3, 7.3 either. This position here is like mediocre. 7.1 is amazing. Probably even a little bit more than 4. Oh no, it's actually a little bit less than 4k per piece. Interesting. Teleporting back costs 230k. Is that worth it? Who knows? There was a little bit of tier 6 stuff here. Not too much. I checked out everything here now. I didn't check out the south, obviously. As a person without a guild. It's a gatherer or something, or transporter. That's fine. That's most likely fine. He might work together with the gankers though. Or small scale players or whatever they are. $17 until the gold chest is coming. I'm going a little bit deeper, I would say. I wasn't seen by anybody, but people are constantly dying. They are constantly dying. Difficult. Okay, which way am I going to go deeper? That's a question, you know. Because here the position is already really bad. If I get farther into the west, it's getting better, obviously, because I'm getting closer to the roads portal, which is a great escape possibility. But there will most likely be resources here. I mean, the big stacks have been taken. So other good resources may also have been taken. But the people who took the really big stacks. Now I'm somewhat decently close to the roads portal, but not that close. People can still easily cut my way off. Which I would guess that they did with all the kills that they have gotten. They probably always have these two people there at the roads portal. But it depends on how many they are in general. It's hard to say. But I have not been seen for a while. But I probably don't want to go too deep still. So many people dying. Like, most likely there is somebody dangerous. And with somebody I mean a group. A group that can be dangerous for me. I would like to go deeper into this map, but it's just unreasonable. I would need a gallant horse. Like, and even with a gallant horse it would not be 100% safe that I would get out. It would definitely not be safe that I would have a chance to get out. If people play wolves, if people play real ganking gear, not these troll items the whole time, then it's actually getting really hard. I was seen. Need to get out. Or rather, I need to get closer to the roads portal. And it was Alba Leons again. So it is Alba Leons. But do they play together with the 2-man 1-clap guys? Or are they fighting against each other? Which is why people are dying the whole time. Or like, I don't really know. There's a big stack and do I want to move there? I mean, I could. I will be faster than everybody else, I believe. People have been dying the whole time. I'm actually going to skip that stack. I'm going to stay close to the roads portal. Like, the position is too bad. I mean, if I do not get ganked by invisibility, and I think I would not get ganked by invisibility in this map, then my chances to survive are very high. But it depends on how big the groups are. It's really hard for me to estimate how big these groups are. Which is really annoying. But since this big stack spawned, I may be allowed to go a little bit deeper here. Or some slate. Slate is not going to make me rich. But at least I will not become poor. That's a solo PvE player, low IP. If there were gankers, they should check out the fiber stack now. So I'll take a quick look here and see if I can find something extremely valuable quickly, and then I'm going to move back to the roads. This guy is looking at me, which is terrible. There's some tier 6 ore, but that's not what I'm looking for right now, right here. I don't want to spend too much time here. Yeah, 5 out of 5. Would be nice profit, but I don't really want to stay too long. I'm looking for the tier 8 stuff right now. So many people have died here. Dismounted players with full health. This is tier 7. Interesting, interesting. It's so hard to estimate what these guys are doing. He's a healer. I mean, I kinda would like to kill a person. But this guy may as well be in a group, actually. Even when he's losing PvE and when he's having no guild, he still may be in a group. Which is pretty likely. Like, such a guy would die to any group that comes along. And likewise, he is most likely in a group himself, which is the reason why he's still even alive. There's a person, but rather looked like he was scared. I would not think that he would gank me with invisibility right now. I would say that would be very unlikely in this map for some reason. Like, everybody I have seen would not gank with invisibility. Any resources here? 4 out of 7 slots on the roads portal. I've seen so many people in the south. It is possible that I would have gotten some of that big fiber stack. It's definitely possible. The people I've been seeing are really weak. I have no fame and stuff like that. So... But it's very hard to estimate. So many people dying. It's just unlikely that it's only low bobs killing each other. It's just unlikely. And I also have been seeing these Albion players. But I think they also didn't have any IP. Any resources here? Looks pretty empty. Looks pretty empty. Anything here? No. I would say I'm going back slowly. Well, not that slowly, to be honest. I'll look at the territory though. There may be some resources, depending on who owns the territory. There's a useless person, aka a solo player. Useless as in he is no danger. He is not dangerous for me. Yeah. Let's get out of this map. Didn't find any more tier 8 stuff. I found a lot of tier 8 stuff in here. Can be happy with that. Oh, there's some basalt. I'll take that. Only 3 charges. Oh, it's still possible that I could get some tier 8 fiber there. It's still possible. It is possible that the groups that were dangerous left this map. I saw Alba Leons though. I saw Bida. At least 2 groups of at least 2 people. I don't think so. If the position was a little bit better, I would have just immediately went there. But considering the past activity of this map... But they had no invisibility gankers. They had tons of people though. They just had generally tons of people. Need to consider that. I'm probably just going to walk back. I'm probably going to need only like 6 to 8 minutes. Probably better than teleporting for 250k or something. Should be worth it to walk, and I can also take some resources on the way. Tier 7 map. Big stack, let's go. No big stack. But maybe I'll find some ore. Or a tree. I could take a look into the Jamaica map and see if there's a big stack that I can get, but I don't know. These maps are too empty. They are too empty. Let's not spend too much extra time. I didn't find stuff here before. Saxon flags on a wolf. Okay, I really should start moving. Saxon flags on a wolf. He's very far away from his natural habitat. So there are chances that he's not around with a big group, but when a wolf player sees you as a gatherer from a guild that is known to have been running around in huge groups, then you gotta move. Gotta move your body. Get out of sight. Change the position. Everything else is trolling. The coming map is very mean though. Maybe I'll not be able to run through this map peacefully. Let's see. I'll see. Hopefully I find some resources. Even though I kinda don't want to find hyenas. Hyenas are so good, so I kinda have to take them. As long as I've not been spotted, I will have to take them. Unless there are corpses right next to them. There are a lot of corpses here. There are quite some pieces on the ore though. Nice. I'm going to skip that fiber up there. I may get attacked by the terror bird. I don't really want to deal with that. Right now, right here in this map. I'm going to go a little longer way in hope of finding some more of those tier 6 resources. This guy does not matter. The Viking pirate. This guy does not matter. Boom. Yeah, that's quite some tier 6 ore. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Not bad. Not bad. 2 out of 5. Interesting. Interesting. The hide is gone. Do I want to check the edge in this case? Because if all the ore is up, I'll take a look. I'll see. Until I see the first ore batch. Okay, the ore here is gone. 3 out of 5. Okay, so I'm going to check the edge then, I would say. Probably, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Only one piece. 34k. Maybe now my journals won't fill. Do I have something that I can throw away? If that's the case, I think I had some random tier 7 wood somewhere. I definitely have some tier 7 ore. 13k. I have something I can throw away. I got these things. Meh. I basically just want to go back. I got one 5.2 fiber. I can throw that away. This guy's looking at me, that's bad. I'm in a bad position here. Oh, that's interesting. Let's take a charge on the roads portal for the safety. The guy was interested in me. That is a bad sign. There were times where it was possible to find resources in the roads, where you were happy to see these gathering nodes in the roads. But nowadays it's just like, they are just empty anyways. They're just empty all the time, every time. No reason to check. Boom. Person, but I'm basically invincible because of the roads portal, because of the free use. They do belong together. It's possible that I'm not getting some fame books now because my inventory is full. That is possible. Tier 6 map. In theory, I could find valuable things. There's some 5.1 ore, but it's so far away. So far away. Teleporting costs 150k here. It only takes like, I don't know, 3 minutes or something to get to town. A guy saw me and he was most likely in range to inspect me. My pork pie ends in 4 minutes. Should still be enough. 5 out of 5. But it's hidden behind the rough logs. Oh no, go away. Go away, stay away. Oh, can I do it? Yes. Too fast. There's also some 5.1 ore. Don't know if walking such a long way for that is worth it. Who knows? How much do I have of that? Not too little. And it's fast. It's profitable. Pretty much. Like, it's just as good as tier 6 wood and 6.1 stone. With the difference that I'm getting more from it because of my gear and the Avalonian tool. And it is quicker. So it's probably fine. And most of the cases it's 5 out of 5. Because who gathers that? Who does that? Okay. Teleporting here costs 94k. Somebody dying. I want to kill this guy. I kinda want to kill this guy. Wow, I really did no damage at all. I could go for the kill. Hey, I'm not even outlaw, yes! Because he was outlaw. Let's just go. Let's just go. Why did my E deal no damage? I did deal no damage. sad life. Like 700 damage. I mean, sure, I don't have any damage bonuses and stuff like that, but whatever. Loot. Loot. Definitely more than 2 million per hour, I would say. Right? Oh, very close, very close. Didn't find too much in the end, and I was chased for 10 minutes, and so on and so on. And I ran through the roads map 4 times or so that's all wasting my time. 3.18 million in 1 hour and 32 minutes. Pretty solid. 2 million per hour basically. 2 million per hour.